Meet the WWE Micro Maulers. Made by Wicked Cool Toys, this bucket of minifigures includes an assortment of current WWE superstars as well as legends. The bucket itself acts as a carrying case for the figures, sealed loosely on top by a small wrestling ring that is in scale with them. Now, the figures were delayed from when we first saw them at a toy fair a little while ago due to an incident with Hulk Hogan that you might remember, leading to having to remove him from the entire lineup, which at the time originally was going to be 30 figures. Since then, it's now down to 27 figures, I believe. So you're missing Hogan and probably one or two other things, which might have been Hogan related. The ring is hard plastic and appropriately features the Royal Rumble logo on the mats. Now here's a better look at the packaging before we jump into the figures themselves. One thing to note is that there is a lot of empty space inside the box. So you can actually fit other minifigures in here as well if you'd like, or even accessories from your Mattel figures in here. And here are the minifigures in one great big plastic lump. They only come in two colors, red or blue, and are made of a semi-hard plastic. It's not quite hard, it's not quite soft, it's sort of an in-between that allows for some flexibility while keeping their overall firm shape. I'm not going to name every single wrestler I got in this pack because there's a lot of them, but I am going to show you each of them and see if you can name them all. And that is really the main issue with these minifigures. Some wrestlers are absolutely iconic in their outfit or pose, like Bray Wyatt, Yokozuna, Macho Man, The Rock, and John Cena. But others can be a bit more difficult to tell apart without a guide. Now sadly, the packaging does not show every single wrestler that comes in this series, and buying this box does not guarantee that you get them all either, since I actually did not. I had a friend who also bought this, and we both have one figure that we didn't get in his package and vice versa. For figures of this size, the sculpting is overall very impressive, and being able to identify 90% of them so easily is very commendable, but a few guys can be tougher to identify than others. Scale between each other is also a very odd thing, as the figures are all basically the same size. This is weird since you'll have the Big Show and Undertaker being the same height as Jimmy Hart, and that's definitely something peculiar. You'll also see some figures that are bigger looking smaller than others who are the same size in real life. With that said, it's still an eclectic mix of iconic wrestlers that are awesome to have in this scale. Sadly, there seems to be not enough interest to get a second wave of these figures, according to contacts I've spoken to within the company, although I was told by them that a second wave was decided on and is ready to go. It's not too late to get that, and if there's enough fan support and we can get these sales to increase with this product, we can probably get another series of the Micro Maulers, which could maybe even have the likes of Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, the Road Warriors, and others on the current roster. These are still worth picking up and are a fun and unusual set to add to your wrestling collection. At this scale and the price that you can typically find them at, you'll definitely get a lot of bang out of your buck with these Micro Maulers, and I would love to see more of them.